away, recovers. Ooh, he got away with a walk in the lane. Dishes it off left side. No good on the first layup attempt. Rebound loose. Comes away to Benson Harbor. Devin Nichols comes away with a rebound. Now they'll work it down to Johnson in the middle of the paint. Kicks it right corner three by Nichols on the way. No good. Rebound still loose. What a hustle play by Benson Harbor to keep it alive into the hands of Devin Nichols. He'll turn around, fire the three, and he knocks it down for his first points of the night.
That was Denny Brown who was on the court. He saved that ball, went right to his teammate, and they knocked in a three. Only their second of the game.
Now here's the 1-2-2. Three-quarter court. And the half-court trap worked in by Benson Harbor. River Rouge breaks it nicely. Javian Torrance running the point. On the floor with Braylon Toney, who has it left side. Top of the key, Donovan Freeman. Down low, it's Dan Few. And also Jason Norton on the floor for River Rouge to begin the second half. Here's Freeman looking for room along the left side, driving the lane. Scooby Johnson doesn't get the block, misdirects the shot. Offensive rebound by Few. Put back no good. And here comes Benson Harbor on the run. Elijah Baxter takes it up the floor himself off the rebound. Misses the 4-foot shot, and the rebound is out of bounds. It'll be River Rouge ball. Devin Nichols tried to save it again, but he came down out of bounds with it. Midway State 28-25. Benson Harbor with 6:39 to play in the third. And another substitution is Nigel Colvin quickly up off the bench in the second half for Mark Light, replacing Jason Norton.
Well, he had 10 points in the first half. He was the biggest star for the River Rouge Panthers. They had 15 off the bench. That was big for them in the first half. Starters didn't score that much.
6:30 to play, third quarter, 28-25. Benson Harbor leads River Rouge. The Panthers of River Rouge with the ball right now. Javian Torrance hands the ball off left side to Braylon Toney. Dribbles to the top of the key, gives it back on the wing to Torrance. Looking for Few on the left block, finds him. Few draws a double team, dribbles through it. Scooby Johnson got a piece of the ball from behind on the first attempt, but Few on the second attempt puts it home. 5 points now for Dan Few. River Rouge back within a point. 28-27. Benson Harbor with the ball and the lead. A fake three, top of the key by Sean Hopkins, drives right side. That's a sweet move there as he lays it up and in. He continues with a hot hand and 13 points for Benson Harbor. Up 3 now with 5:50 to play in the third.
And again, the pump fake got his defender up in the air, and he's able to just go right past everybody else.
Now we've got a loose ball along the sideline and a heads-up play by Nigel Colvin to pick up the ball. Bounce it off of the kneecaps of Carlos Johnson of Benson Harbor out of bounds. It'll be River Rouge ball in front of their own bench with 5:44 to play in the third quarter.
Dan Few goes to that bench, replaced by the freshman Legend Jeter.
Panthers moving from right to left here in the second half. They have it in the right corner right now with Nigel Colvin. Fakes the three, gives it back up to DeMonte Freeman. Freeman with a cross dribble move. Clears some space at the right elbow. Knocks down the 15-footer as Denny Brown hit the floor. Good looking shot though by Norton. 30-20.
Yo, who's in here?
Benson Harbor with the ball in the lead. 5:20 to play third quarter.
They just got their feet tangled up on that play.
On the left side. Here's a dribble drive and contact.
Let's go Benton Harbor.
And Sean Hopkins was on his way to the hole. He's going to be wrapped up by River Rouge and Javian Torrance. For Torrance, that's going to be his first. First on River Rouge in the second half, and 2 free throws here for Sean Hopkins of Benson Harbor.
And this bench is yelling, you can take it to the hoop every single time. Break down that defender one-on-one. He did it that time, and Torrance had to reach in and foul him. But he misses that first free throw, does Hopkins.
So it stays 30-29, Benson Harbor. Second of 2 on the way, and good. Hopkins puts the
There's that stupid chest.
31-29.
Ooh.
River Rouge
2 med kits. That feeling does not good.
And breaking the pressure, working the ball right side. Here's a high feed, intercepted, and brought back the other way. Left to right, Sean Hopkins going to take it coast to coast off the steal, and he's fouled from behind. And 2 more free throws coming up for Benson Harbor. How about Hopkins with the hops on the defensive end of the floor to come up with that pass pick, then taking it all the way coast to coast, showing off his athleticism.
Here's a one-man break by himself on that one. And a lot of defenders back there decided, doesn't matter, I'm going to take it. Go strong.
We got 4:59 left in the third quarter with Benson Harbor leading River Rouge 31-29 with the timeout on the floor. We'll take one ourselves. This is the MHSAA Network.
Michigan Virtual School provides over 90 NCAA accredited course options for student athletes who need to focus on achieving their goals. As the official provider of online learning for MHSAA, MVS makes it easy to find classes with a large selection of courses taught by highly qualified Michigan.
God, man, freaking got text
learning is
message.
perfect for those students looking for flexibility and convenience when planning their schedule. Create a winning game plan. Visit your counselor and request online classes from Michigan Virtual School, a proud partner of the Michigan High School Athletic Association.
These days, it seems like everyone is in a hurry, but that doesn't mean you can't enjoy a real meal, because Applebee's Carside to Go will bring any of your neighborhood favorites right to your car. You even get $5 off your first online order over $25. Just call ahead or order online. Only at Applebee's. Limited time. Offer in Carside to Go at participating locations only. Minimum online order of $25 required.
Applebee's is the official restaurant of the Michigan High School Athletic Association.
And now back to the MHSAA Basketball Finals, presented by Sparrow Health.
1, 2, 3, 4. Up back to the Class B semifinal.
Time I open that damn app. God. Oh my God. What a freaking day. What a day. Guess I'll jump.
Thank you very much. Meanwhile, we've got 1 of 2 free throws good for Benson Harbor's Sean Hopkins, and they lead at 32-29. 4:50 to play in the third. River Rouge on their end of the floor. Tight man-to-man defense here by Benson Harbor. Here's Nigel Coleman. Oh, nice speed down to the right block, and Donovan Freeman, and Scooby Johnson's going to be called for the foul on the shot attempt.
Come on, Scoob.
Terrific pick and roll. Freeman was wide open. The defender did not come over. There was Johnson on the rotation, but he was a little bit late and he got caught reaching into the cookie jar. And the referee was standing right there. That is the second on Scooby Johnson.
So 2 free throws here for Donovan Freeman of River Rouge. For the Panthers trailing by 3, first and 2.
We're not even trying this game, bro.
This is what the Panthers have been doing. Getting to the free throw line
I'm trying to die.
Their attempts. They've only missed one so
Thank
far
you.
in this ballgame.
Into the lineup for River Rouge. Micah Parrish checks in to replace Legend Jeter. And one more free throw for Donovan Freeman. On the way in good, we're back to a 1-point game. Benson Harbor 32, River Rouge 31. 4:40 to play, third quarter. River Rouge with a full court pressure. Benson Harbor gets it across the timeline. Devin Nichols hands the ball off to Elijah Baxter.
Score.
Baxter picked up man-to-man by Javian Torrance. Torrance, the lone senior on this River Rouge team. That's pretty scary, as good as they're playing here tonight. And here's a steal. Nigel Coleman off the steal, going to take it all the way down the floor. And what a defensive play by Denny Brown to get back, showing off that speed and breaking up the easy layup attempt on the far end of the floor.
Recovery speed. It's like a cornerback out there. Gets beat by the wide receiver, able to come up, catch up with him, and knock the ball away.
TJ Jones coming into the lineup for Benson Harbor, replacing Devin Nichols with 4:14 to play in the third quarter. It's River Rouge ball. Baseline out of bounds in their own left corner. Inbound play goes to Coleman. Back out high. Donovan Freeman gives the ball up to Braylon Tony. Tony finds Javian Torrance. Torrance calls for a screen on the right side. Gets it from Freeman to the top of the key. Gives
No
it back to Freeman
ammo.
on the
That's
right
not
wing.
good. I guess we
Into
pick
the
up this
corner it
gun.
goes. Micah Parrish gives the ball up on the wing to Torrance.
Oh, hit him,
Right
hit him,
side.
got him, got him, got him.
Shot over Scooby Johnson, no good.
Scooby, come on, bull.
Outlet pass up ahead to Elijah Baxter.
Come on, Scoobo.
To play in the third. Benson Harbor up 32-31. Tigers with the ball in the front court. Denny Brown drives right side, no good with a layup. But what an explosive drive by Denny Brown.
What an explosive drive.
River Rouge foul's going to go on number 3, Javian Torrance. That'll be his first. Team's third. And Denny Brown at the free throw line for 2. Benson Harbor up 32-31 over River Rouge with 3:41 to play in the third. First of 2 for the Tigers, and Denny Brown is good. Makes it a 2-point game.
And he resisted to use that offhand to push and create some extra space.
Second free throw for Brown's also up and good. Benson Harbor up 3, showing the token pressure on the inbound play. Denny Brown step for step with Javian Torrance as he comes across the timeline. 3.5 to play third quarter. River Rouge with the ball trailing 34-31. Torrance gets a screen, rolls away to the top of the key. They'll get it back to him. Little pitch and catch this time between Torrance and Nigel Coleman. Now Torrance directing traffic, dribbles to the left wing, nowhere to go, back to the free throw line, stops, kicks it along the baseline left side to Freeman. Devontae Freeman lays it up and in, and for Freeman now, he's in double figures with 10. River Rouge back within a point now. Here's a nice drive by Denny Brown, late kick, left side, three ball, little short. Scooby Johnson with a putback, no good. Another offensive putback, no good. Johnson with another attempt, it's finally good. Hopkins with some offensive rebounds.
Get it, boys.
Time, and the second chance opportunities for Benton Harbor becoming a factor.
And the Panthers and their coach, they said they got a box on that offensive side right there. The defense get those boards. They're not doing it right now. They're not putting a body on somebody, giving up a lot of second chances.
36-33, Benton Harbor with a lead back the other way for River Rouge. Here's a 16-footer in the circle up and no good.
My toes are freaking deformed.
No good. Rebound this time comes away to Benton Harbor, and Sean Hopkins up the floor himself. Leaves it right wing. Elijah Baxter stops. Pops the three and nails it. Baxter's got 9. Benton Harbor with their biggest lead of the night, 39-33 with 2:09 to play in the third quarter.
They're doing on the defensive end and doing things on the offensive side, getting those second chance points.
Micah Parrish with it for River Rouge. Gives the ball up on the right wing to Braylon Tony. Tony's calling for a screen. Here comes Donovan Freeman to lay it down. Tony drives away from it. Stops along the baseline. 15-footer right side. No good. Rebound cleared away by T.J. Jones of Benton Harbor. Up the floor to Carlos Johnson. Scooby leaves it for the trailer. Top of the key. Here's Baxter with a shot up and good. Back-to-back threes for Elijah Baxter. And we've got a 42-33 lead. Benton Harbor with 1:39 to play, third quarter. Timeout, River Rouge. What a game we've got here.
And they know when to run and when to take those shots. The defensive side of it, they're forcing some tough ones from the Panthers. They're switching on those screens. They're hedging on them, not letting them get those open shots. And then they come down Elijah Baxter, a couple big threes back-to-back, and that's how they built this lead back up.
Reminder that the broadcast of tonight's game is a copyrighted presentation of the Michigan High School Athletic Association. No reproduction, retransmission, or other distribution of the descriptions or accounts of this game may take place without the express written consent of the MHSAA. Here at the Breslin Center and seeing some home residents taking in some high school basketball action here tonight.
Who might that be, sir?
The team to the state with time on their hands.
Yes. I see New Haven walking down the steps right now. They're getting ready for their matchup coming up after this one.
42-33, Benton Harbor with their biggest lead of the night over River Rouge with 1:39 to play in the third quarter. Still plenty of time for the Panthers to get back into this game. We know that they can score in bunches as well, but you can add credit Benton Harbor. They have been limiting Nigel Coleman to any good looks here in the second half. They have left Donovan Freeman open for some points, but right now, the advantage is Benton Harbor. All the momentum in their corner.
It's tough going on the offensive side for the River Rouge Panthers. You talk about Freeman, he's had to do a lot of that himself, by himself, just kind of take on guys one-on-one.
See what Chris McKinnon listened to on that River Rouge timeout.
No, in the huddle, Coach Sterling was thrilled with his guys. He was pointing at T.J. Jones, saying it started with you. It started with you on the defensive end, rebounding, getting some stops. That's what he says. He says, keep getting stops, and then we'll be able to do what we do offensively.
All right, Chris, thank you very much. So, after the River Rouge timeout, they dial up a pretty good play for Jason Norton, who drives the lane and gets the and-one opportunity with a finger roll good. And the Benton Harbor foul.
The Benton Howell looking at.
It'll be his first. Second on Benton Harbor in the second half, but the and-one free throw's no good. Jason Norton missed the foul shot. Now contact, and hitting the deck hard is Sean Hopkins. Got the feet tangled up with Javian Torrance, and Torrance will pick up the personal.
That's his third now.
Still a minute 20 to play in the third quarter. Benton Harbor 42, River Rouge 35.
Torrance, you mentioned the senior. He's the only senior right now for River Rouge, and not having much ball game right now. They need him to step up.
Denny Brown inbounds from the right side all the way to the left side. We're going to get the timeout called by Benton Harbor as River Rouge nearly had Scooby Johnson trapped in the left corner. 1:15 to play in the third quarter. Benton Harbor 42, River Rouge 35.
And then the Panthers want to get back into this ball game. They got to get some more of that, trapping in the corner, or some tougher shots from Benton Harbor, because they're really kind of getting their own will offensively at this point. They're breaking down guys one-on-one, and they're either dishing or they're finishing.
Well, nowadays with a lot of local outlets not able to cover the high school coverage, there's a great site to go for high school sports fans, the MHSAA second half. Check out the exclusive coverage of today's finals later tonight by clicking on the second half link on the homepage of the MHSAA website. And it is a handy resource, there's no doubt about that.
Absolutely.
1:15 to play. Third quarter action. Benton Harbor 42, River Rouge 35. The Tigers will inbound out of their timeout. Deep into the backcourt, Elijah Baxter works with Denny Brown. They'll go into the right corner now against the zone defense. Sean Hopkins in the right corner, back out near midcourt to Baxter. River Rouge going 1-3-1. In the right corner. Here's Hopkins helping to work it around to the left corner. Denny Brown's going to drive into the paint, and he finds some space. No good with his shot, but we are going to get a River Rouge foul. It's going to go on Dan Few.
Now Benton Harbor is doing in the second half what River Rouge was doing. They're driving, getting fouls, and getting contact, and going to the free throw line. It had been all River Rouge in that first half, going to the charity stripe. It's now flipped.
Where are we going? Kelton.
It's going to be his second, the fifth on River Rouge here in the second half. First of two on the way and good for Denny Brown.
Go Salty.
Points of the night. Back into the lineup for the Tigers, Justin Brown. As River Rouge will bring in Braylon Tony and Nigel Colton.
River Rouge gets a little smaller with some extra guards out
Oh my
there.
gosh.
They need that. They need a little bit.
You guys think you can make it down to Fatal?
With these Tigers.
Denny Brown with a second of two. He knocks them both
No,
down.
that's good.
Benton Harbor now up 9, 44-35, matching their biggest lead of the night. 50 seconds left in the third quarter.
Yeah, we're definitely dookie, bro.
Torres brings the ball up the floor for River Rouge. Picked up defensively by Denny Brown. Looks for a screen, hands the ball off right wing to Donovan Freeman.
Turn my phone down?
Right wing, here's Javian Torrance with it. Hands off to Coleman, and now back to Freeman with 30 seconds left in the third. A reset and a start back to Javian Torrance, left wing. He'll dish the ball off to Freeman with 20 seconds left. Freeman goes top of the key. Torrance passes on the three, drives into the paint. Contact with Scooby Johnson, and Johnson's going to pick up the foul with 17.4 seconds left. Two shots coming up for River Rouge.
That's the third for Scooby Johnson. If he had just stayed his ground, put his hands up, he might have not been called for that foul, but he was kind of shuffling back and then leaned into the shooter.
Two free throws here for Javian Torrance of River Rouge. He is scoreless on the night. Not anymore. That's his first point. Get a couple of subs here as Jason Norton and Micah Parrish come in for River Rouge. Scooby Johnson's going to get a rest. He's replaced by Sean Hopkins.
And Torrance, the senior, like I said, he's got to step up for this squad. They're not a one-on-one team, but they're going to need him.
Torrance knocks down two free throws, and the only senior for River Rouge with his first 2 points of the night. 44-37, they're trailing. Pressure broken nicely by Benton Harbor. In transition, a three ball a little bit short by Elijah Baxter. A battle for the rebound. Torrance can't believe it. What a shot by Elijah Baxter as the buzzer sounds, ending the third quarter. And Benton Harbor now with their biggest lead of the night, 10 points with 8 minutes to go. The Tigers 47, the Panthers of River Rouge 37. We'll be back with the fourth quarter action after this local timeout.
So why do teenagers play high school sports? My reason why is a sense of purpose.
My reason why is love for the game.
My reason why is to inspire others.
One reason student athletes seldom mention is to get an athletic scholarship. They know that only 2% of all high school athletes are awarded a sports scholarship, and most of those are worth far less than the cost of tuition. So, why do they play?
My reason why is commitment.
My reason why is friendship. A sense of purpose. Love for the game. To help others. Friendship. There are lots of great reasons to play high school sports and to participate in other high school activities like cheerleading, debate, and music. Tell us your reason using the hashtag #MyReasonWhy.
This message presented by the NFHS and the Michigan High School Athletic Association.
If you're a recent high school or college graduate and still have a passion for the games you played in school, still remember the thrill of putting on the uniform, why don't you help us out and become a registered high school game official? Get out there and give something back to our kids. Visit the MHSA website for more information. There's help wanted. Just whistle. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Chase and Eric Doc Love back with you in the Breslin Center Class B semifinal action. First of two here tonight with 8 minutes to play. Benton Harbor leads River Rouge 47-37. Chris McKinder working the sidelines for us here tonight, was listening in on the River Rouge huddle in between the third and fourth quarters.
Coach White was stressing his guys need to play with more energy, more intensity. That three-pointer that Baxter made at the end of the third quarter, he said that was because Benton Harbor's playing with energy. And when you play with energy and intensity, that's how those plays happen. He says his guys are walking everywhere, and they need to play every possession with their heart and stay focused. And that's the way they're going to come back in this game.
All right, Chris, thank you very much. And yeah, the numbers reflected here in the stat sheet as well. Fast break points in favor of Benton Harbor, 12-4, Eric.
Yeah, it's a huge advantage. The three-point shot started falling for the Tigers. That's how they built up this lead.
River Rouge begins with possession. Here's Scooby Johnson with a block on the driving Nigel Colvin. The man all by himself, laying it up and can't get it to go, though, as Denny Brown. Rebound comes away to River Rouge. Donovan Freeman slows it up, hands the ball off to Braylon Toney. Left side, here's Colvin with it. Back out high to Freeman. They're going to find an open shooter, right wing. Three-pointer on the way. No good for Braylon Toney. Battle for the rebound. Won by Sean Hopkins. And now a kickball in the backcourt. They'll keep it with Benton Harbor and 7:19 to play. Tigers up 47-37.
Braylon Toney trying to will his team back in with that three-point shot. Maybe a little bit ill-advised on that one. It looked like Colvin was going to pull down the offensive rebound. Sean Hopkins just wrestled it away from him. There's that energy that Chris was talking about. They're playing with more energy, and they rip the ball away.
Benton Harbor starts at left side. Here's Denny Brown. Nice pass, downloaded Johnson. Fade away jumper. He didn't look to see where he was, and a foul's going to be called on the rebound. A hard foul by Sean Hopkins. Got underneath the legs of Legend Jeter and was the first man there to help him up off the floor. Good sportsmanship there. I'll tell you what, though, Corey Sterling not happy with Carlos Johnson's decision and how he shot that ball. Didn't even look at the rim before he released it.
No, he didn't. He kind of, I don't know, if he'd have laid it in off the glass, it would have been easier. He kind of took a weird angle at it.
So token pressure applied by Benton Harbor as Javian Torres brings the ball up the floor, hands it off to Nigel Colvin. Now back to the right wing. A three ball on the way by Torrance is no good. River Rouge runs down the rebound in the right corner.
That's Colvin off the bench again.
Swing it to the left side. Here's Braylon Toney calling for a screen. Now looking for Jeter. Left block gets Jeter. Now back to Toney for three. And it is in and out. No good. Braylon Toney shot just off the mark. It wanted to go down. But a tough luck miss there with 6.5 to play. Scooby Johnson off the rebound. Brings the ball up the floor himself. Draws a double team. Spins at the free throw line. Now high pass. Dangerously close to the midcourt stripe. And we're going to get a timeout call by Benton Harbor with 6:17 to play. Coach Sterling saw a little bit of trepidation in the eyes of his players that time. And before the turnover happened, calls the timeout.
Yeah, he didn't like that set and realized guys didn't really know what they were doing on that one. I mean, their defense has been tremendous here in the second half. The offense has been there a little bit more lately. He did not like the look of his players on that one. Needed to call the TO.
Well, if you want to hear what the coaches and players are talking about after the game, click on MHSAA.tv for free live video of the post-game conference. Catch the quotes before they hit the evening news. Be a part of the presser at MHSAA.tv. And by the way, if you want to relive the excitement of any of the games this weekend, it's easy. Click on Buy Download on the screen you're listening to this game on and keep it forever for just $4.99. Enjoy the big plays again and again. Just click Buy Download from the MHSAA network. 6:17 to play. 47-37. Benton Harbor leads River Rouge. Out of the Tigers' timeout, they'll inbound the ball to Elijah Baxter on the floor with Denny Brown in the backcourt. Sean Hopkins, Scooby Johnson, and now a three-pointer right wing, just short by T.J. Jones. Rebound comes away to River Rouge. Up the floor, Donovan Freeman lost handle on the ball, but goes into the lane anyway with a shot that's no good. Here's another block down low. That's going to be Sean Hopkins with the block and the rebound on the putback by Legend Jeter, and now all the way to the hole. Hopkins misses the layup. Johnson with the offensive rebound, no good with a putback, and 2 free throws coming up for the sophomore Scooby Johnson.
Hopkins again down there defensively, starts the break by himself. This time he can't finish, but Scooby Johnson does not give up on plays. It's another offensive rebound. I've got him for 5 offensive rebounds in this ball game, and now he's going to try and earn him at the line.
Frick.
Johnson with 6 points, has number 7.
Freaking end this phone's in here anyways.
And Benton Harbor extends their lead to 11, 48-37. Back in the lineup for Benton Harbor, Devin Nichols replaces T.J. Jones.
Oh my
to the
gosh.
bench for River Rouge, Legend Jeter, replaced by Dan Few. Also into the lineup, Nigel Colvin replaces Javian Torrance. Second of 2 free throws for Scooby up and good. And Carlos Johnson now with 8 points, 49-37 with 5:45 to play. Benton Harbor leads River Rouge.
Little 1-2-2 trap.
Here's Freeman across midcourt. Breaks the defense,
Man,
tries
I
to
need
leave it
some
for
gum.
Lead on the right side, and he can't save it from going out of bounds.
I need some lotion, bro, for my toes. Turn this lamp off, bro. It's getting freaking. Oh my god.
That's just more miscommunication from River Rouge offensively.
Bro, I don't even know if people are in here. I don't even think no one's coming in here. Freaking faggots. Probably my nigga. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, how do I watch that game?
You can't watch it. You have to listen to it.
Oh, alright.
You go on MHSSA.
I was just on your live.
I know.
I commented, you booty!
Oh, I didn't get it.
Alright.
Alright.
I'll talk to you later.
Alright.
I'll be on in a little bit.
Alright.
Bye.
Michigan because we're Michigan's insurance company. Find your coverage anywhere in Michigan at farmbureauinsurance.com.
And now back to the MHSAA Basketball Finals, presented by Sparrow Health.
Welcome back to the Breslin Center with 4:10 to play in the first of two Class B semifinals of the MHSAA Boys Basketball Tournament. Benton Harbor leads River Rouge 51-41 with 4:10 to play. Nick Chase and Eric Love courtside. Chris McKinnon listening in to the Benton Harbor side of the timeouts.
Yeah, Coach Sterling wants this to be the Scooby Johnson show offensively for these last 4+ minutes. He says, get the ball inside, get it to Scooby. Scooby can get to the rim, make his baskets, and keep extending this lead. But he says, they're making mistakes and then they're pouting about it versus getting each other's back. So those two things, but again, look for the ball to continually go inside to Scooby on offense.
All right, Chris, thank you very much. And a hard foul on River Rouge. Whistle for that foul was Javian Torrance. And for Torrance, that's going to be his 4th, the 8th on River Rouge, and a 1-and-1 here for Denny Brown. 4:03 to play. Benton Harbor's up 10, 51-41. Free throws on the way. Rolls around every bit of the rim and falls for Brown. 52-41 Benton Harbor.
They're making their free throws right now. They're perfect here in the fourth quarter.
Second of two good. Only 2 misses in the entire game, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, they came in that third quarter.
53-41, Benton Harbor leading River Rouge. Here comes River Rouge right to left. 3:50 to play. They've only got 1 timeout, too, by the way. Possession arrow also favors Benton Harbor. Here's River Rouge driving from the right side along the baseline. Donovan Freeman leaves it left block. And a drive by a legend Jeter goes underneath the hoop for the reverse layup. Doesn't get the basket, but he does get the foul. It's going to go against Carlos Scooby Johnson of Benton Harbor. That's going to be number 4 on Scooby, the 5th on Benton Harbor in the second half, and mass substitutions coming after the first of 2 free throws. Shots on the way and falls for legend Jeter, who's got 8 points now in the contest for River Rouge, and they're down 53-42.
All those guys that were going to come in for River Rouge are not anymore. Few might come in if Jeter can make this free throw. By the way, Benton Harbor has now made a field goal here in the fourth quarter. They're living at the line.
Second of 2 free throws, rattles in and out for legend Jeter, and the rebound loose and out of bounds over to Benton Harbor. That's going to give Dan Few an opportunity to come into the lineup for legend Jeter with 3:43 to play. Benton Harbor leading by 11, 53-42.
They're bringing Few in for his defense.
Full court press applied by River Rouge. Denny Brown works along with Sean Hopkins to break it. Brown into the front court. What a swat by Few. Oh, what a move, though, by Devin Nichols. The trailer with the offensive rebound. Literally palmed it with his hand in midair. Puts it off the glass and in. What a play by Devin Nichols.
He came out of nowhere. Nobody put a body on him because they didn't see he was coming.
3:20 to play. Benton Harbor up 55-42. River Rouge swings it to the left wing. A 3 on the way by Nigel Colvin. Off the mark, no good. And we're going to get a foul on the rebound attempt. Dan Few comes down with it for River Rouge. This is going to be a Benton Harbor foul. It's going to go on Sean Hopkins. It's going to be the 3rd for Sean Hopkins, the 6th on Benton Harbor. And the inbound along the baseline goes left corner to Colvin, and Colvin drives in. 15-footer no good. Got his own miss. Counted in the foul. Nigel Colvin with 12 points now, looking for 13. Gets River Rouge back within 11, 55-44 with 3:05 to play.
Now that's the 4th on Sean Hopkins. So now Scooby Johnson and Sean Hopkins have 4 apiece for Benton Harbor.
Still quite a bit of time left in this contest, too. 3:05 to play.
Both teams are in the bonus.
And one opportunity for Nigel Colvin of River Rouge. Wow, again, rolls around every part of the rim before it falls. Now River Rouge back within 10, 55-45. River Rouge on the floor right now with Jason Norton along with Braylon Tony. Number 3, Javian Torrance. Number 1, Donovan Freeman. And number 30, Dan Few. And now we're going to get a whistle at a timeout called by Benton Harbor. Full court press, wreaking havoc on the Benton Harbor Tigers, forcing them to use one of their 3 timeouts. With 3 minutes to play, they have the 10-point lead over River Rouge, 55-45. This is the MHSAA Network.
Welcome to Be the Referee with
Assistant Director Mark Ewell.
The MHSAA often talks about recruiting new officials and retaining those folks that give officiating a try. Without question, the most important part in getting a new or young official off on the right foot is the relationship with a mentor official. For that rookie referee, it is critical that they connect with an experienced official. Even though they may not work every game with that experienced official, that person serves as a sounding board or a mentor, someone that can give advice and feedback and suggestions for improvement over a new official's first 2 or 3 years in the game. Mentors are what keeps officials in the game.
Thanks, Mark. You can be a referee. Go online now to sign up at MHSAA.com. Be the Referee is a production of the MHSAA Network.
And now back to the MHSAA Basketball Finals, presented by Sparrow Health.
With 3 minutes left to play in this Class B semifinal at the Breslin Center, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to the MHSAA Championships. And we're back at the Breslin Center. Benton Harbor breaks the press, but in the front court, here's a turnover as Braylon Tony intercepts a pass by Denny Brown. River Rouge trailing by 10 back the other way. What a layup on the right side. Jason Norton converts and brings River Rouge back within single digits, 55-47 with 2:40 to play. We're going to check in with Chris McKinnon at the first opportunity, but first Benton Harbor breaking the pressure. Up ahead, here's a wild shot up by Sean Hopkins, no good. River Rouge with the rebound, and they want to run. Donovan Freeman, right to left's going to bring it up the floor. Spin move at the left block, now kicks it to the wing, and it passes broken up and taken away. Sean Hopkins with the steal for Benton Harbor. 2:20 to play, and here's a foul from behind on the reach-in. Braylon Tony commits the foul at midcourt to send Devin Nichols to the free throw line for the final 1-1 of the night for Benton Harbor. Chris, what were they talking about in that River Rouge side of the timeouts?
Well, you saw it on the court. River Rouge is going to trap everything. They're going to get back and play man defense, but they're going to trap everything, trying to create some havoc here. You saw him get one turnover in the easy basket, but I would expect more of that for the last 2 minutes and 19 seconds. The message in the huddle was you have 3 minutes left at that time. Give it everything you've got.
At the free throw line, Benton Harbor's Devin Nichols knocks down the free throw. He's going to get the bonus. With 2:19 to play in the contest, Benton Harbor's up 9. They've led by as many as 12 in this one. 56-47 over River Rouge currently. As we await the bonus free throw by Devin Nichols. It's off the mark, no good. Offensive rebound comes away to Elijah Baxter. And Baxter throws it away. Here's a steal by Braylon Tony. He's going to take it himself all the way to the whole right side. Can't get the layup to go. Rebound out of bounds. And last touch by Benton Harbor. River Rouge basketball trailing 56-47 with 2:09 left.
They had an opportunity right there. Looked like that Benton Harbor was going to get that second chance shot. Wouldn't go. Stolen away, but Rouge can't finish.
High feed into the backcourt. Ooh, boy. Nearly and over and back, but the officials let it go. With one toe on the line on the inbound pass, Braylon Tony saves the ball for River Rouge. Here's a spin move in the lane. Oh, and what a swat by Scooby Johnson. Javian Torres tried the spin move, and now up ahead in transition. Late pass, and Denny Brown feeding Elijah Baxter. Can't get the layup to go. Rebound comes away to Nigel Colvin. Colvin up the floor himself. Goes right block to Tony. Back beyond the arc. Right wing three on the way. No good for Donovan Freeman. Rebound comes away to Sean Hopkins, and bodies are flying all over the place after every shot. 90 seconds left. Benton Harbor's up 9. 1:30 to play. 56-47 your score. And now a trap, and we're going to get a timeout call by Benton Harbor. Elijah Baxter was trapped by the defense of Nigel Colvin and Javian Torrance. A near turnover on the 5 count. But it's a timeout with 1:26 to play, and Benton Harbor starting to feel a little pressure trying to close the door here tonight.
And we've seen a lot of back and forth here all of a sudden late. A little bit of contact. Guys on the court. Guys diving for the ball. Nothing really happened for River Rouge. They tried a three-point shot from Freeman. If that had gone in, that'd have been huge for them. They're trying to cause some chaos. They're doing it. They're not scoring it. You get those turnovers.
When it comes to playing youth sports, you can have too much of a supposed good thing. New studies have revealed overuse injuries from specialization are reaching epidemic proportions.
We can't call it, can we?
Oh, no, you're frozen.
I'm gonna have to restart my phone.
Alright.
Can I call you back or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, yo.
What up, yo? chilling, bored. What?
Please! I really want Frosty Boy! Yes, they are. I don't know. It is 7:30. They're open. They're closed. Oh, I'm on level 6. Okay. They're open! It's a Friday, of course they're open. Alright, I gotta go.
Come in. Come in. Come here. Come in. Come in.
We can fix it. We can fix it. Get the fuck. What did you do to my bed? I broke it. We can fix it. We can fix it. We can fix it.
dominant.